Welcome to IAS Academy. Prior to the 2022 preliminary exam, we will cover 15 previous year MCQs daily in a video. That is a total of 2500 plus MCQs before the exam. So, let's start the session. Our first question is:
the river most mentioned in early Vedic literature is, options are Sindhu, Sutrudi, Saraswati and Ganga. Here answer to this question is option A, Sindhu. The most prominent river of Rigveda is Sindhu, next to Indus. Sapta Sindhu play a prominent part in the hymns of Rigveda and consequently in early Vedic religion. Saraswati is considered to be the most important and sacred Ganga is also mentioned in Rigvedic text but just once. Question number 2. The Sufi saint who maintained that devotional music was one way of coming close to God was, options are Moinuddin Chishti, Baba Farid, Zaid Muhammad Jasdaras, Shah Alam Bukhari. Here answer to this question is option A, Moinuddin Chishti. The Sufi saint who maintained that devotional music was one way of coming close to God was Moinuddin Chishti. He is also known as Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti, came from Central Asia. He distributed his inheritance among the poor and adopted a simple life. He and his disciples settled in Ajmer. Chishti held that if music played and sung beautifully, then it brought men close to God. Question number 3. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Option A, Jamnalal Bajaj, Satyagraha Ashram at Wardha. That is correct. Option B, Dadabhai Nauroji, Bombay Association. That is also correct. Option C, Lala Lajpat Rai, National School at Lahore. That is also correct. So, here answer to this question is option D. Because Satya Sodak Samaj was founded by Jyotiba Phule in 1873. It espoused a mission of education and increased social rights and political access for unprivileged groups, focused especially on women, Shudras and Dalits in Maharashtra. Question number 4. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Option A, Korku Maharashtra, that is correct. Option B, Jhumar Haryana, that is also correct. Option C, Tali Himachal Pradesh, that is not correct. Option D, Mugna Manipur, that is also correct. So here answer to this question is option C, Tali. Tali is the folk dance of Rajasthan, not the folk dance of Himachal Pradesh. Korku is not a folk dance. Their tribes mostly resides in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and adjoining Melghat region of Maharashtra. Jhumar dance is folk dance popular in Haryana. The folk dance of Jhumar initially originated from Balochistan and Multan. It also thrived into areas of Punjab and Pakistan. Mugna is a form of folk wrestling from the northeast Indian state, Manipur. Question number 5. The clouds floats in the atmosphere because of their option A, low temperature, option B, low velocity, option C, low pressure, option D, low density. Here answer to this question is option D, low density. The density of the clouds is less than that of the air. Same phenomena is there behind this, according to which is ship float in a sea. Things with less density float on things with higher density. And water do have low density than air. That's the reason clouds floats in the atmosphere. Question number 6. Which one of the following rivers thrice forks into two streams and reunites a few miles farther on, thus forming the islands of Srirangapattanam, Sivasamudram and Srirangam? Options are Kaveri, Tungabhadra, Krishna and Godavari. Here answer to this question is option A, Kaveri. River Kaveri has formed three big islands on her journey from Talakaveri to join the Bay of Bengal Sea. The islands are Srirangapattanam and Sivasamudram in Karnataka and Srirangam in Tamil Nadu. All the three islands are pilgrimage centers with temples dedicated to Lord Ranganatha. Question number 7. Which one of the following groups of animals belongs to the category of endangered species? Option A, Great Indian Bustard, Musk deer, Red Panda and Asiatic wild ass. Option B, Kashmir stag, Cheetal, Blue bull and Great Indian Bustard. Option C, Snow leopard, Swamp deer, Rhesus monkey and Saras. Option D, Lion-tailed macaque, Blue bull, Hanuman langur and Cheetal. Here answer to this question is option A, that is Great Indian Bustard, Musk deer, Red Panda and Asiatic wild ass. Great Indian Bustard is critically endangered species and Red Panda and Asiatic wild ass are endangered species. An endangered species is a species that is very likely to become extinct in the near future. Question number 8. Prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, that is Article 15 of the Constitution of India, is a fundamental rights classified under option A, right to freedom of religion, option B, right against exploitation, Option C, cultural and educational rights. Option D, right to equality. Here answer to this question is option D, right to equality. The Constitution of India provides for 6 categories of fundamental rights. Article 14 to 18 are covered under right to equality. Right to equality, Article 14 to 18. Right to freedom, Article 19 to 22. Right against exploitation, Article 23 to 24. Right to freedom of religion, Article 25 to 28. Cultural and educational rights, Article 29 to 30. Right to constitutional remedies, Article 32. Question number 9. Hawala transaction relate to payments. Option A, received in rupees against overseas currencies and vice versa without going through the official channels. Option B, received for sale or transfer of shares without going through the established stock exchanges. Option C, received as a commission for services rendered to overseas investors. Option D, made to political parties or to individuals for meeting election expenses. Here answer to this question is option A, that is received in rupees against overseas currencies and vice versa. Hawala is an illegal method of remittance across countries, that is informal means of transferring money across the globe. Transfer is done from one country to another country secretly, that is money is transferred via a network of Hawala brokers. There are money brokers who are the middlemen who undertake Hawala transfer. This method of remittance does not involve physical movement of cash. It is also known as hundi. The word Hawala means trust. The Hawala system works as it is based on mutual trust between Hawala agents. It works outside the banking system and legal financial systems. The remittance happens based on communication between the Hawala agents. It's an alternate to traditional remittance system. Question number 10. The sum of which of the following constitute broad money in India? Currency with the public, demand deposit with banks, time deposit with banks, other deposit with the RBI. Choose the correct answer using the codes given below. Here answer to this question is option C, all the above. Broad money is equal to narrow money plus time deposit of public with banks. That is, broad money is equal to currency and coins with the public plus demand deposit of the bank plus other deposit with RBI and the time deposit of the banks. Question number 11. When an air bubble at the bottom of a lake rises to the top, which of the following will happen to it? Option A, increase in size. Option B, decrease in size. Option C, maintain its size. Option D, flatten into disc-like shape. Here answer to this question is option A, increase in size. Pressure stat decreases as we go upwards. That is the reason that air bubble in water grow in size when it rises from bottom to top. The pressure exerted by water is directly proportional to the depth of water. So when depth of water increases in a water body, the pressure increases linearly. When bubble rises to the surface, pressure decreases, due to which volume decreases, that is size decreases. Question number 12. The most reactive elements in the halogen group is options are fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. Here answer to this question is option A, fluorine. Fluorine is the most reactive element in the halogen group. This is because it has smallest radius and most electronegative character. Question number 13. It begins as a single cell and grows into a merciless disease that claims millions of lives year after year. But scientists are steadily unlocking its mysteries and the fight against it may now have reached a dramatic turning point. New discoveries promise better therapies and hope in the war against this disease. The disease referred to above quotation is options are cancer, AIDS, tuberculosis and Alzheimer's disease. Here answer to this question is option A, cancer. Cancer is a disease characterized by abnormal cell growth and later result into a tumor. Then a tumor successfully spread to other parts of the body and starts invading and destroying other healthy tissues. Cancers are classified as carcinomas, sarcomas and melanoma according to the tissues. Question number 14. When a CD, compact disc used in audio and video systems, is seen in sunlight, rainbow-like colors are seen. This can be explained on the basis of the phenomenon of option A, reflection and diffraction, option B, reflection and transmission, option C, diffraction and transmission, option D, refraction, diffraction and transmission. Here answer to this question is option D, refraction, diffraction and transmission. The reason CDs reflect rainbow colors is because they have a clear plastic coating on top of a mirrorized surface. Light refracts when it moves from one medium to another with different optical density. Different wavelengths of light travel at different speeds so that full spectrum appears when the white light passes from the air through the plastic surface of a CD. Separated light rays which are then reflected back to us by the mirrorized center surface of a CD. Here the diffraction and transmission also takes place because diffraction of light rays occurs when it strikes the surface of CD and transmission is obvious when the light enters from one medium to another. Question number 15. Lectures from Colombo to Almora is based on the experience of which one of the following people? Option A. Veer Savarkar. Option B. Annie Besant. Option C. Ramakrishna Paramahansa. Option D. Swami Vivekananda. Here answer to this question is option D. Swami Vivekananda. Lectures from Colombo to Almora is a book of Swami Vivekananda based on his various lectures. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. We will continue with the next set tomorrow.